So today I'm going to be doing a secret video, surprise video for Brian. As you notice, we've got some pretty well-known whiskeys up here. The one hitch of today's video is going to be this. We are going to be making Brian a whiskey coke, and he is going to be blind tasting all of the whiskey cokes. So Jack Daniels and Crown Royal are two of Brian's family's go-to whiskeys when he was growing up. That being said, Brian, one of his favorite inexpensive whiskeys is the Early Times. So we shall see how those pan out for him in this blind tasting. Oh, who are we kidding? I'm definitely going to do a little of this. I'm gonna remove these.
Goodness. All right. What am I walking into here?
Let me see if you can guess what you think your Challenger blind tasting is going to be.
Whiskey cokes. I have to find.
I knew he's smart.
I am. Well, you left the can out. I thought you were gonna make.
That was my prop.
I thought you were gonna make an ice sculpture. Then you had the can of soda. Oh my goodness.
I have the exact same measurements in each of them for the whiskey cokes. So exact same amount of whiskey, exact same amount of cola.
Can you see that spoon?
And then we'll give you a little swizzle.
A little swizzle stick. This is not working. They're mine, right? I can use my hands.
I heard you flush a toilet. I just didn't hear you turn on the sink.
Well, they're mine. And you said I could have them my flavor. If I don't get to drink them without washing my hands, I'd be pissed.
Okay, sir. Start and work your way across. And then you are going to tell me, push come to shove, which is your favorite.
So I'm just going to sample these and pick out my favorite.
Yes.
All right. These are all whiskey cokes.
As far as you know.
Oh, no.
Let's go, sir.
Whiskey
Cheers.
one. Cheers. I feel bad that you're... Cheers with your whiskey, at least. Okay. It's pretty good. You want me to go over a quick review on them? Or?
I would say let's just see which one you like. And
Okay.
if there's one that sticks out where you're like, oh, wow, this is a little sweeter, this is a little drier, you can say some of that. But I think
Those are
basically
fairly similar.
we'll have you just basically push out the ones you don't necessarily care for and try to do somewhat of an order if you can, but that'll be tough to do.
They're all tasting like Coca-Cola.
What?
And honestly, like similar whiskey. This is a lot of what I grew up drinking. This isn't necessarily Jack Daniels, maybe, but
Baby's bottle.
mm-hmm.
You probably had Diet Coke then, and then you got
Yeah, that's how I stayed so skinny.
weaned up to full strength.
You didn't have 20 of these?
I actually dialed it back. I was going to put about another 4 more in, and I thought, okay, that's ridiculous. Don't need you to cut off a foot to diabetes after this
It's true.
video.
Number 4 seems a little different than these 3.
It's going to be funny is when it turns out it's just all Jack Daniels.
That's what the first 3 are like. That's just the same. That's peaty and smoky. Something extra in there. That's good flavor. A lot of them are similar, but I can start to taste. You can get the flavor out of the whiskey.
But see, I feel like when I was younger and even into college, when somebody would order a whiskey Coke, it was
That's another.
a little bit of whiskey and a lot of Coke. You know, unless they were at that house party then. But a lot of people, they did a lot more Coke. I found that I like it when I have almost equal parts. Like I was saying to them before you came down, I usually like about 2. Good one for you?
Yep.
I like about an
Wow.
ounce and a half of my whiskey to about 2 ounces of Coke with a lot of ice. And I would lean more towards stronger whiskey than...
That's a powerhouse. That's got to be a hazmat. This guy really has a lot of potent smoke or peat type of flavor to it to me.
I feel like he's at that point where he feels like he has to choose right, or he's offended his family's name?
No. I think these first three are easy. Like, that's my typical whiskey Coke.
Okay, so now you're down to the last 4.
Oh, I have to pick a favorite.
Yes, you have to pick a top 3.
Smooth, but nothing much to it. It's got just a hint more flavor.
Now, the people at home do know what these are if they happen to remember the order I passed out of.
We'll put it up in the graphic.
I'm saying there are going to be some people who are going to be huffing and puffing and cursing your name.
Truly blind. I know. God, I'm going to look like an idiot.
You're going to make some. Now, okay, which one did you pull up there? 3?
I think.
Yeah, because you reached over here for that. Down to 3.
I'm going to put shit between 1 and 4.
Okay.
1 is a really good, easy whiskey Coke to drink. Like, that's almost too easy to drink and dangerous. So 4 has a little bit more flavor. I'm going to go with 4.
Okay, now.
Tell me how I messed up.
Well, no, because here's the thing is I started thinking like what I wrote down was a little bit off. Because was 4 actually 4 or was 4 6 and you pulled it over to 4?
Are you leading the witness?
I think your 4 was actually 6.
Let's review the footage.
Now, the people at home do know what these are if they happen to remember the order.
We'll put it up in the graphic. So, theoretically, I brought Crown over to Benchmark. And that ended up being my number 1.
4 has a little bit more flavor. I'm going to go with 4.
So, it goes least favorite. So, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and Crown Royal. His family will be so proud. Is his number 1 whiskey Coke.
Yeah.
But have you shown what you are drinking right now?
Well, I'm having the whiskey Coke. I mean, really, bring it all in.
The measurements.
The winner for my favorite whiskey Coke was Crown Royal.
See, now I've got to do the Crown Royal 18-year
Oh my
Coke.
God. Can you imagine how good that would be?
No.
We're not done.
Brian wanted to celebrate the Crown Royal victory by, don't hate us, doing a whiskey Coke with a Crown Royal 18.
I know it's blasphemy. You do not add high-end whiskeys to Coca-Cola because that's like putting ketchup on your steak.
Right.
Some people like it. This is almost a no-brainer. Like, really, how much do you think the Crown's going to hold up to the Crown 18 in Cola?
So, honestly, I'm kind of thinking the regular Crown might be better with Cola than the 18 just because. But basically, again, I wish he'd quit justifying doing what he's about to do and just do it already.
I'm doing it. The Crown lost significantly in the neat test. But the 18-year versus the Crown.
Yep, here's my Crown.
This is your regular Crown.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. I shouldn't have done the regular Crown.
Wait for you to tap. This was my number 1 pick in the Crown or the Whiskey Coke selection. That's a smooth Whiskey Coke.
Yep, it's Crown Coke. It's cool. Okay, here it is. Cheers, sir.
Cheers. Crown 18 and Coke. Why not?
That's sweeter. That's candier.
It is.
That's caramel ball in my mouth.
The 18-year is so much better neat. It has all the sweet flavors already. We're adding sugar and sweet to sweet.
That's why I get caramel bomb on this.
Yeah. It almost might be too sweet.
I think the regular Crown and
This
Coke.
is insane.
Well,
I'm gonna try it one more time.
Both good, but I think I go with regular Crown.
I do too. That's insane.
Well,
That's crazy to me.
well, but this is not designed to be drunk with Coke. This is designed to be a sipper, but also to be added into mixers. So this did what it's supposed to do. It brought up a mixer and it made a good solid drink. This is just meant to be drank by itself. So
Cheers.
cheers.
This tastes watered down.